2011 Kia Optima driving impressions. A week in Kia's Accord and Camry Fighter. Good morning. I'm Steve from LotProVideo.com with today's auto news. Looking at the 2011 Kia Optima EX that we had for a week, it's hard to believe that this four-door sedan has been with us for a little more than a decade. But what a trip it's been. First, a bit of history. Kia's first Optima was nothing more than a rebadged fourth-generation Hyundai Sonata. At the time, it didn't really matter which one you were driving, since both were forgettable in style and performance. The second-generation Optima was better, but it still had a long way to go to be competitive in its class, although a facelift for the 2009 model year, done under the guidance of Kia's new Chief Design Officer, Peter Schreier, did manage to give it some style. Unfortunately, due to time restraints and the model cycle, the changes were limited to an updated dashboard and new front and rear fascias. But the planets finally aligned in 2010 at the New York Auto Show, and on April 1st of that year, Kia globally unveiled the all-new 2011 Optima midsize sedan. So here we are with the all-new third-generation Optima. Conceived at the company's design studios in both Germany and California, the 2011 Optima takes a page out of the big three from the 60s in being longer, lower, and wider than its predecessor. Based on an all-new midsize platform, it is, more precisely, 1.7 inches longer, 1 inch wider, 1 inch lower, and with nearly 3 more inches of wheelbase. Curb weight is also up, but only by 25 pounds for the EX trim level. Outside, Schreier and his designers have given the Optima a look of purposeful sophistication. It starts with a taut ridge that begins just above the headlamp enclosures in front and follows the belt line until it terminates just above the tail lamp, where it intersects with the upper edge of the trunk. The swept roofline is accentuated by a chrome strip that begins at the leading edge of the greenhouse at the belt line, then sweeps up just above the door glass, following the roofline until it terminates at the base of the C-pillar, where it meets the bottom edge of the rear window glass. Rear tail lamps wrap around the quarter panels with an upward taper that terminates at nearly the same linear point as the chrome greenhouse trim. It's minimalist and purposeful and certainly worthy of any German manufacturer, and made even more striking by the fact that it comes from Kia. Inside, although not nearly as striking as the exterior, the Optima features soft touch surfaces and a liberal use of leather and gray-stained wood. Although it is hardly groundbreaking, the execution is impressive. Our dark cherry EX was equipped with the optional premium package, consisting of a panoramic sunroof with twin sunshades, a power passenger seat, memory driver's seat, with both equipped for heating and cooling. The rear outboard seats also get heated, as does the steering wheel. All controls are within easy reach of the driver, with fit and finish as well as switchgear operation at or near the top of the class. Our Optima EX also featured the optional technology package, which includes a navigation system, backup camera, and infinity audio system with 8 speakers. Every EX also comes with dual zone automatic climate control, USB and auxiliary input jacks, Bluetooth, power windows and locks, heated outside mirrors, push-button start, auto-dimming rear-view mirror with HomeLink, and a cooling glove box. Safety equipment is comprised of a full complement of 6 airbags, ABS, traction control, vehicle stability control, and what Kia calls downhill brake, hill start assist control. On the road, the Optima suspension soaks up both large and small road imperfections. Its leather-wrapped steering wheel feels both substantial and comfortable. Feedback, for the most part, was excellent, with just the right amount of weight. Here, however, is where I have one nit to pick. Electric steering, unlike a conventional hydraulic setup, has to be very carefully tuned in order to be really good. In the case of the Optima, there seemed to be a dead spot right in the center. Moving the wheel off-center either to the left or right was fine, but when kept in the neutral position, I sensed very little feedback from the road. 2011 Optima pricing starts at $18,995 for an LX model equipped with a manual transmission. Our EX, with both the premium technology packages, had an MSRP of $27,440. While this might seem a lot to pay for a Kia, think about this. That's $3,000 less than a comparably equipped Honda Accord. So, what's the bottom line? Well, with the coming of the 2011 Optima, Kia, at least in my opinion, can no longer be considered the red-headed stepchild of the midsize sedan class. It's all grown up now with an exterior design worthy of any manufacturer in the segment, and that includes the Germans. In fact, the new Optima finally appears ready to chase both Toyota and Honda for some serious market share. Where the old Optima may have been a distant speck in the rearview mirrors of both the Camry and the Accord, my guess is the image of the new one will soon be filling those mirrors. This is Steve from LotProVideo.com. Have a great day.